From a very busy regional airport to a summer camp for kids and adults with disabilities. From a non-traditional fashion show to a unique look at a new high-speed chairlift. Just a sampling of the great programming on your local municipal TV station. We'll learn about these and much more on this edition of Connected Colorado. Wendy Brockman. All across Colorado, cities are working together on telecommunications and related issues for local governments and you, the citizens. One aspect of that is bringing you a wide variety of local programming you can't get anywhere else. Let's start in Durango, where they're using some new technology, including a drone, to tell the story of a brand new high-speed chairlift at Purgatory Resort.
So huge for this resort, for this community, you know, and just what we can do for these folks that have been so patient and, you know, been waiting for this day for a long time. We'll be doing new lifts, new trails, new snowmaking every single season.
From flying high over that great ski resort in southern Colorado to flying high over the metro area at one of the busiest airports in the state. Let's go to Broomfield and learn about the Rocky Mountain Regional Airport.
The Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport is special for a lot of reasons. We've got about 120,000 operations each year. An operation is either a takeoff or a landing. And then we've got about 300 base tenants, a mix of corporate and government aircraft, a lot of flight departments, a lot of flight training, really quite a wide variety for an airport this size.
We're the fourth busiest airport in Colorado, so we have this nice blend of friendly airport environment, but we also have different traffic here, so it really does add to the economy, and I think most people don't really quite understand that.
Our airport gives any business a leg up. Why? Because it connects them to the rest of the world. You have to remember we're a port. Because we have that aviation connection, we allow any business to operate nonstop to not just the country, but really the world.
General aviation is really one of the drivers of our economy, and I think most people think of DIA and they think of Kennedy and O'Hare. Small airports bring a lot of not only dollars to the community, but a lot of services to the community.
Economic development has a significant impact to not just our immediate community, but the Denver metro area. It's about $2.5 billion a year. All the business out here drives a lot of jobs locally as well as the surrounding areas.
Just need to see what coordination I need to do with you for that. It's just going to be a short 20-minute air tour.
I'm a flight instructor. I instruct primary and advanced flight students, folks that want to become pilots that never have had any experience, to folks that are on their way to a commercial professional position. Flying is fantastic, even more so being an instructor, because you get to work with individuals and you get to watch each person succeed in their various stages of training and progress into professional or recreational pilots.
We have 17 airplanes in our fleet, so we have something for everyone. We just don't do student pilots, and a lot of the people who fly out of here already hold their certificates. They're longtime pilots. They don't want to own an airplane. Flying out of here, they have the option of taking an airplane that's appropriate for the thing that they're going to do that particular day. If they just want to go out and practice, they can take one airplane. If they want to go on a trip, there's a different airplane for that.
Colorado Heliops is a helicopter operator that does flight training of all different types of pilots. We also do commercial operations for tours, photo flights. Anybody who needs a helicopter service, we're here to provide them with what they need, and we take great pleasure in bringing people up in the skies and showing them the area. We have a spectacular view of the Flatirons here from Broomfield. We get to see Denver's downtown skyline. Right as you lift off from the airport, you get spectacular views in all directions. We can see Pikes Peak all the way to Longs Peak, all the way from the fall to the snow colors and the green in the spring and summer. It's a beautiful place to fly. We also put people in the simulator, give them an experience of what it's like to fly a helicopter, and people really enjoy that. We feel like a family here at Colorado Heliops. We really enjoy grilling out and having a good time when we have the crew here. So yeah, after we do a lot of tours, we really enjoy just having a grill set up and we all get some food and hang out and welcome the people who come on the tours to do it with us. So it's a great time. It's funny, everybody's reactions are different, but some people are so astounded by the beauty. A lot of people are quiet at first, but then you say, are you enjoying it? And they say, oh, this is incredible. And some people just are giggling because they enjoy the feeling of hovering. So we get a lot of different reactions, but we have great feedback, and personally I really enjoy taking people up and sharing my passion for flight with them.
The beautiful thing about Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport is the Broomfield community. We really work well with the city and county of Broomfield. They're great partners in many of the projects we're involved with. They serve our needs both from an infrastructure side as well as just the relationship through the city and county of Broomfield. So we're really partners, even though we're Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport and we serve the metro area. We also value our relationship with the city and county of Broomfield.
I think everybody who's involved in aviation is very passionate about it. It'd be hard to be part of it if you weren't. Well, Rocky Mountain Airport's really a great airport. People really get the experience of it not being in just a small airplane airport. You know, we have jets coming in here and we have everything, so people get a great feel for what it is like to land at an airport and work out of an airport that has just a whole lot of traffic and a lot of different things.
Flying an airplane is like nothing else. It allows you to draw on your confidence and your skills and abilities, and you can really see your own personal improvements as you hone your skills.
There's a certain energy in Rocky Mountain Metropolitan Airport, and I think that's just, again, driven by the surrounding communities, where we're at this point in time. If you look at housing, if you look at business, if you look at growth in this whole Northwest corridor, it's all happening. And so that energy and that vibe really builds on itself and propels this airport as well as the surrounding businesses to take future steps to improve their facilities and to look forward to other opportunities and growth.
I'd love to go on one of those helicopter tours. Looks like fun. Working quietly behind the scenes of local governments is the Colorado Communications and Utilities Alliance. Joining me is Todd Barnes, the president of the CCUA. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Wendy. Glad to be here.
What is the CCUA all about?
The CCUA is an organization that involves a lot of communities across the state of Colorado, and we've come together to have strength in numbers to represent all of our communities in regards to issues with telephone companies, cable companies, and anybody like a utility that uses the community's rights of way.
Because they need access to government property, we have to be compensated for that.
Yeah, it's fair that if they need public land to do business, that the public gets compensated for the use of that property. So cable companies, for example, have to run their cable lines everywhere. We make sure that the communities are compensated for that.
So that definitely benefits local governments and citizens in that way.
Exactly. We try to make sure that these people that are using the public rights of way are doing best practices when it comes to digging and burying and providing the services that they say they're going to provide to our communities.
All right, so you're kind of monitoring or policing, if you will, these companies to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do and they're paying what they need to be to the right people.
Yeah, we try to look out for everybody at the state and within each community and make sure that everybody's treated fairly.
We appreciate you looking out for us, Todd. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks, Wendy.
You bet. Now we're going to go to Boulder with an exciting environmental program, a collaborative biomass project.
You can't take emerald ash borer trees out of Boulder County. And so the best way to use that is to use it for a beneficial purpose, like heat.
Tub grinding is basically where we bring in this large piece of equipment, pulverizes the log into little pieces of chip.
Having this supply of wood a mile away from our jail, we said, well, maybe we should help them.
So we partnered with Boulder County, and they have multiple biomass boilers in some of their facilities.
We'll pay for the transport and we'll use it for our heat. So it's reducing the cost of transportation and tipping for the city, and it's reducing our transportation costs for our wood as well. So it's a win-win situation.
They can take any of those logs and use it as long as it comes out as a consistent size material.
It's not a very complex technology. It is basically a glorified wood burning stove. We put wood in there, it burns it, it heats the hot water circulates through these buildings, and it heats our air. This system burns the wood so efficiently that there's very few emissions.
Some of the other uses include milling for, lumber or other artistic type of things.
I think it's always good to work with what you have around you. Urban lumber is really cool. It's got a lot of character.
And it's funny because people, when they see the finished product, like in a dining table or whatever, they speak for themselves. It's like you're just opening it up to this beautiful work of natural art. I mean, every piece is different. They have depth and a beauty that it's almost speechless. Like some of the patterns you get, it's just gorgeous. So you look at it. So I want people to know there's IKEA and there's American Furniture Warehouse. There's nothing like urban lumber. The way that the trees grow, they just get these crazy patterns and super pretty.
And to get these trees locally, it's kind of a cool aspect of the business to be bringing something, that was grown here and then now it's going to live here in people's houses.
Great project out of Boulder. Next up, Denver 8 TV is collaborating with some community partners on some non-traditional programming, including a non-traditional fashion show. Watch.
A lot of models have experience and they have talent, but they have nowhere to showcase that because of this strict industry standard. So this year, for the first time ever, we're hosting this non-traditional night. And so plus size, petite, tattoos, over 30, which 30 is also industry standard. So we're giving everyone a chance to walk the runway for us and show us what they have.
I would say I probably epitomize non-traditional model. I'm 5'2", I'm curvier, and I'm over 40, so pretty non-traditional. And now we're going to have an opportunity where all women are wearing clothes, they're all wearing fashion. We're all here in Denver, and I think it's a wonderful thing.
It makes me happy seeing all these people, different sizes, shapes, heights, ages. It's enjoyable, It's not just size 0, 5'11".
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some fantastic presentations. Here we go!
excited about this. We have a plus-size designer who's local. Her name is Anna Festa, and she has some great collections to show us.
I definitely design around the curves. I start with the body. I don't start with fabric, I don't start with color, I don't start with shape. I start with the body, the female's body. So I've got lots of sneaky tricks of how I'm always trying to make a woman 2 inches taller and 2 inches narrower. I'm constantly trying to make people look slimmer and, you know, enhance their curves. I've been working on my brand the brand's only been about 4 or 5 years, but this year's our turning point. It's everyone, there's a plus size revolution out there, and we are leading the charge.
Like to make a woman feel beautiful in what she's wearing and feel confident and be able to walk out of her home with her head held high. That's all you can expect from a designer, and that is fantastic. If any designer can do that for a woman.
See you on the runway at DFW Spring 16, April 6th through the 10th.
Nice to see some variety in the fashion business. Now to Lakewood and Camp Paha, a very special program for children and adults with disabilities. Every day is an adventure at Camp Paha. Big smile. The 7-week full-day summer camp for young people with disabilities fills a huge need for many families.
Even though we have a daughter with special needs, we still have the same question at the beginning of every summer when school comes out is, what are we going to do with her all summer long?
If Amy didn't go to Camp Paha, she probably would spend more time watching television than she should. I also think she'd be very lonely as well.
For many, Camp Paha is life-changing. It's the difference between a summer spent stuck in the house and a summer spent making new memories.
And my daughter comes home every day from camp with amazing stories. She's laughing, she's having a great time, and so it's meant a lot to our family.
I like Camp Paha because I get to meet a lot of friends.
Sure, there are some times that are maybe crazy and there's a lot going on, but it's so much fun and we just all jump right into it and have a really fun time.
It's just awesome working with these guys, just seeing their smiles, seeing them light up, seeing them learn something new and just be super excited about it. Look at all those sparkles.
Here, the focus is on abilities, not disabilities.
Camp Paha had more field trips, more fun, and basically people that will understand you a lot more.
All right, Sophie, let's go.
Field trips are fun. They're wild, but they're fun.
Oh, we're bouncing.
Some are as adventurous as the imagination. Others provide a serene connection to nature. Whatever the activity, no one is left on the sidelines.
It's a safe environment where they're getting all their needs met, which few places can provide all the things that we can as far as needs.
I'm just going to take your temperature real quick.
And we have nursing staff and all those things that really give parents the confidence that we can care for their child to the best of our abilities.
After identifying the need to foster skills and independence in young adults transitioning out of the school system, the Paha Adults in Transition program was added to focus on developing young adults into active members of their community. Called Paha Adults in Transition, or PAT for short. It provides the same summer fun with a focus on skills. It's perfect for young adults like Amy.
The staff is great about keeping her on task and focusing her on some of the goals that have been established for her.
But no matter the age, campers find a summer of recreation, exploration, and new experiences.
It's just a camp where kids just get to be themselves, enjoy themselves, have fun, learn new things, do every activity you could ever imagine.
Camp Paha gets a big boost of support from the nonprofit volunteer board called Friends of Paha. It raises approximately $45,000 each year for Paha programs. About half goes to camperships for families in need, the other half for supplies.
That could be arts and crafts supplies, that could be new adaptive equipment, supplies for the sensory room, life jackets, anything that the camp can't purchase out of their own budget, that's where our funds come into play.
The joy of giving is repaid with unlimited smiles.
Just walking through the halls and seeing how much fun there is and the laughter, that really inspires me to do what I do.
It's all about enriching lives.
Hello, future world.
Providing social connections, reaching for challenges, and just plain making summer memories.
You guys got a rocket. Ah, crazy. Ready?
For campers, parents, and staff members alike, Camp Paha scores success stories every summer, one child at a time.
Yeah, like that.
For more information or to register as a camper, go online to lakewood.org/Paha or call 303-987-4866. To help support a camper, check out friendsofpaha.org or give them a call at 303-987-7146. Camp Paha is just one of many programs offered through the City of Lakewood's RISE program. For additional year-round opportunities, go online to lakewood.org/RISE. Impacting lives in Lakewood, very cool. Well, if that piece got you in the mood to get outside, there are many outdoor sports and recreation programs in the city of Littleton. Let's take a look.
Littleton, share it with friends.
We have over 350 teams and 3,500 players. Our motto for the club is developing players for life. That means that our mission is to develop players' sportsmanship, their teamwork, and their ability to deal with competition and strive for success.
The Ice Ranch is a facility for mainly hockey. We have youth hockey, adult hockey, we have learn to skate, learn to play hockey. So we really serve the hockey community here in Littleton. What makes us unique in many ways is the number of different kinds of people that we serve. We have 4 different high schools that will be here this year. We also have Littleton Hockey Association, which is one of the largest associations in the state. They're here. We have the camp going on behind us, Crevo Hockey. And so we have a number of different camps throughout the course of the year.
Littleton Youth Sports is an opportunity located right here in Littleton, allowing kids to play multiple sports. We have football, baseball, basketball, lacrosse, volleyball, cheerleading. We got a lot, and it's all for kids. We're a competitive league, no doubt, and we're in competition and we teach kids to win. But we're also dual coaches in the sense that we also teach life lessons. As we know, it's harder and harder for kids to take it to the next level and the competition gets tougher and tougher. And that's what we're all about, life lessons, fun, making an impact with these kids.
We're the white tennis bubble. You know, you can't miss it. Everyone knows where the tennis bubble is. There are 6 tennis courts in there. We are extremely busy in there from August through April. The 2-9 holes are fairly distinct actually in that the front 9 kind of runs on the north side of Bowles, runs through the condos. It was built 10 years earlier than the back 9 was built. You know, the back 9 here runs along the Platte River, which is a beautiful setting for us. It is a public golf course with a private course kind of feeling to it, so it's a very nice atmosphere. It's a par 63. We do have 2 par 4s and a par 5 on our front 9. We have 3 par 4s and a par 5 on our back 9.
Park is Littleton's slice of wilderness here in the city. It's an 880-acre natural open space area. It goes along 2.5 miles of the South Platte River. We've got 5 lakes that are open for fishing and a whole variety of trails that accommodate just about every type of recreational use. The Carson Nature Center is located in South Platte Park, and it offers field trips to local schools, family programs, evening walks, campfires, adult education, summer camps. The South Platte River offers a wide variety of opportunities, everything from tubing to stand-up paddleboarding, kayaking, rafting. It really provides a lot of fun and opportunity to engage with wildlife right here in the city.
The extensive amount of trail systems that are in the city of Littleton allow the community to connect to downtown recreational opportunities, to parks and open space. We're standing on one of the newer sections of trail in the city of Littleton. It's the Littleton Community Trail, and this bridge connects the northern end, if you will, to the southern end. The trail system runs from Cornerstone Park all the way down now past Main Street, through the backside of the cemetery area into Ridgeview. So there's almost 60 miles of trail system throughout the city of Littleton that can connect communities. So a person could get on one trail one day and be on a completely different trail another.
South Suburban Parks and Recreation is a very unique district. We're the largest district in the state of Colorado providing parks and recreation services. Right here in Littleton is the Buck Recreation Center. We also have the Harlow Pool and Littleton Golf and Tennis Center. We also have numerous parks and playgrounds. In fact, there's probably a playground in your own neighborhood. We offer a variety of classes and programs. Try one of our many drop-in fitness classes. Take a class in painting, watercolors, photography, or nature.
Here at Pedal, we're a full-service bike store. We do road bikes, mountain bikes, family bikes. We cater to all cycling enthusiasts. We also promote a bicycle race team out of the store here. They're very influential in helping with the Littleton Criterion, which we also help co-promote with the city. Full service of any brand of bicycle, and we have quick turnaround on all repairs. Flat tires and small repairs we do on the spot. Tune-ups are usually done in a day or two. We do a bunch of custom builds for customers. Our location is excellent, located right here on the Mary Carter Greenway Trail. We have really great customers, and we have good staff, and we have a great location. We're really fortunate to do business in Littleton.
Littleton, share it with friends.
We hope you've enjoyed seeing some of our unique local programming all across the state. We'll see you next time on Connected Colorado. I'm Wendy Brockman. Thanks for watching. From recreation to entertainment to the environment, our local governments are bringing you programming you won't find anywhere else. We'll learn about these and a great organization helping to make it all happen. On this edition of Connected Colorado, join me Thursdays at 8.